After receiving this message, you will now be offered to the blood god. Blood for the blood god, 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 blood for the blood god.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hello, everyone. How's it going? How's it hanging?
Fine. Do you want to post that one image I sent you of what Orion will be looking like when he sees what's going on?
Oh, you can.
Or do you want to play that?
You can put it in your TTRPG chat.
I already did.
Oh, you
so
did?
I just wanted to know. Yeah, if you wanted to share with everyone.
Nah, it's okay. So I've been pictured like a very angry, fuming, man. Like, it's just like, you know,
Technically, it's the Punisher.
yeah. Just picture the most angriest looking man you've seen, just trying to hold their anger in. Like Benson from Regular Show.
Funny enough, that's a... Do you want me to tell you the context behind that image?
Oops. Thank you for the head pass over there. A little bit off course. Oop, there we go.
Oh, yeah. First, do you want me to tell you the context behind that image?
Nah, it's okay. We were kind of late starting, so we should
Okay.
probably get to this. So, because LDP is our overseas person, we don't want to make him wait.
Is there robot named Persepolis? I don't know. I just think he likes Masuda a lot. She's not my favorite one of the girls in P3, but eh.
That's just Angel's Discord profile
reactive.
pic. They haven't really set it reactive, so it just uses their profile.
Quinn is wishing us a good session. You should be here, Quinn.
Thanks,
if you
Quinn.
aren't sleeping, you should be reading.
He's at lunch. He's on lunch break right now, so he's stopping in to say hi.
And our lunch break is enough to play a game.
No, it's not.
You should be here.
Not in America. But anyway, hi everyone. We are currently down 2 people. One's missing. The other one's off at training. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know where Dado is. He's I tell him every single time, set a timer.
Did you say elemental dragon? I want an elemental dragon, Ida. I don't know what it is, but I need it.
What the hell is an elemental dragon?
I don't know.
Hello.
Hello, squirrels. But yes, so hi everyone. I hope you all having a wonderful weekend so far. So to kick things off here, I'm not sure if Dado's gonna be showing up anytime soon, or I just hope he's okay, wherever he is. And
he probably fell asleep again and forgot to set a timer like I keep telling him. He always does the mech, but I just forgot to this, or I was having a good dream. I'm like, I don't care. You should remember when it's time to do stuff.
exactly, obligations.
Here's the thing. Whenever we have a club, he always does this now. I always tell him what time. He never remembers.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That's pretty disrespectful.
There's only like a few times I remember him being on time nowadays.
I mean, he was on time last week. When you were gone, when you left us for family obligations. How dare you? But anyway, So to kick things off, who would like to recap the bad shittery that was last session?
I guess if Angel doesn't want to do it, I can because it was a really shit show.
I can do it.
Yeah.
So last time, the group was kind of hanging around. Pretty much the aftermath of what happened. I think your character was taken into witness protection because somebody was trying to kill them. I forgot what their name was.
That was Quinn's
Oh,
character.
not my. No, that was Quinn's character.
The
Okay.
guy that you are replacing. I mean, filling in for. I mean, yeah.
Okay. So what ended up happening was the group was kind of standing around, and then like a delivery truck drove by, and a box fell off, and out popped my character, Nevada, and it kind of looked like a bit of a hobo. And he kind of started asking, it's like, hey, so where'd that truck go? Because it also had my mech on it, and also all of my weapons and armor. And eventually, we managed to find the shipping area where my
Abel just
arch
woke
nemesis.
up and he literally DM'd me. Oh yeah, Lancer.
Anyway, as you were saying.
Okay. So what ended up happening was, after waiting in the line for 30 minutes, turns out my arch nemesis, Casvel, was also in the back room of the packaging area and was trying to be all like, try to flash an evil grin and then disappear off, but Nevada wouldn't have it and proceeded to jump the counter and chase after him. Everyone else followed suit, and after a rather intense chase sequence where I think really only Nevada actually managed to keep up with him, Casvel and Nevada both got in their mechs, and then Nevada proceeded to go fucking ape shit on him throughout the city with 2 critical hits. And then a deal was struck with Casval, basically saying, Casval, like, stop running, stop fighting, and just tell me what happened with this particular case that I'm pursuing. And I will agree to be your weekly arch nemesis.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
And then Kronos came by and then slammed into the 2 of us. Because he was trying to help. And then what ended up happening was that Nevada and Casvel were almost arrested, but Casvel escaped. Nevada was bailed out due to the general's interference, or at least his assistant.
Mm-hmm.
He was brought back to the hangar, where he was more or less drafted in the team in order to pay off the damages for the fight he had. He had a conversation with Casvel over the information in exchange for being the for the agreement. Casvel escaped, and now I think they're all just kind of in the hangar right now.
Yeah. we still need that whole city combat thing animated with all the music references that were used. yeah. See, Common gets it. Chrono came in like a wrecking ball.
Okay. We're a thing for this. Can we go over to wherever the hell I am?
Sure. You are currently at Robert's Burgers.
With like the kid there.
Yeah.
I just took her out to eat and get her some ice cream and whatnot because she's like never had a birthday. So
yeah, as she's kind of enjoying a sweet birthday treat. You kind of hear on the TV inside of the little diner there say just like as the news anchor comes on, breaking news, this just in, terror in downtown, a fight amongst mechs have broken out.
You just see him, he's halfway into eating a burger and you just see him slowly like open his mouth the whole time.
No, Edith's not next to a funeral parlor. It's next to a taxidermy building.
It sounds even worse.
That's because it is. Sorry. So the animal funeral parlor, yeah. So, so Malayan, as you're watching, you see two mechs you don't recognize kind of fighting, and then all of a sudden, see them get waylaid and knocked through the air by one you do.
I'm going to like mouth what the
What the fuck?
and you know, like very slowly, like mouth that.
All right.
I hear.
No, hey, Needle.
Look who it is. Look
I
who's
totally
graced
did-
us.
I totally did forget.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I kind of
I'm
did.
going to tell you this one more time. Always tell you this. Set a timer.
Put 2 alarms on your phone.
That
That's
was
how I wake up at
Okay,
my.
well,
That's
I'll
how I
try.
wake up for time for stuff.
Same.
okay. I'll try. But I actually did forget because my little brother had to go to the doctor today.
Hmm.
Yeah, he said he might have a kidney stone, but we don't know.
Oh,
So just,
Ouch.
Oh,
no.
that sounds painful.
Ooh.
yep.
Drink a lot of water. Might not be too late to help break it up.
We'll see. We'll see because he said his stomach is like he felt something pain in his kidney, so we're gonna have to see like what's gonna happen.
If they're lucky, if it's still small enough, they can ultrasound it to break it up.
Yeah, but we'll see.
All right, but I'm glad you're here. So,
And as we're getting back to what, yeah,
Malayan, after seeing this, uh, even Amanda kind of looks at it as she's just like eating her ice cream.
I just like slowly pat her head, like keeping her off the TV.
Mm-hmm. She just kind of just smiles as she just kind of eats like takes another spoonful and eats it, and she says, "So, that's your chuckle ducks, right?"
I love that.
That's my circus.
Yeah, I thought I recognized that big one. It's one of the new ones, right?
One of the good ones soon.
Huh.
I feel like that's specifically towards Tablet.
No, it was towards Chrono
It's
Wrecking
It's to
Bolt.
Chrono and you.
Okay.
So she, so as she's like just eating her ice cream, she's like, "So, do I have time to finish this bowl, or do we have to go right now?"
Finish up, then we'll go.
Okay.
He like breathes out through his nose.
She kind of takes up a scoop and offers it to you. Here, to cool off.
Nothing's gonna cool me off right now, but thanks. I have a very specific thing that I'm going to say.
All right. So, just breathe. He'll be okay.
You see like a spoon being bent in his hand.
She just kind of looks at it. It's like, can I get another spoon over here? As as Wanda comes over and brings her another spoon. She's like, "Oh, sure, darling, no problem. Here you go, sweetie." So,
Kills.
As she goes about eating and finishing her ice cream, her little birthday treat. Um, we'll kind of time skip to when you and you arrive
Okay.
back
I'm first going to
after.
make a
Uh,
call before I start. I'm calling Davlin right now as I'm walking towards the place.
oh, Davlin.
I say
Okay.
10 words or less before I castrate you.
Uh,
That's one, you get 9 more.
Detective guy, fighting criminal guy. He also has neck.
Those are all your words you're getting.
Don't worry, I
Better
counted
not have
them.
let him in the door, I swear to God.
Yeah, about that. He kinda had to. I mean, a guy really comes in and he has a mech. Like, of course we're going to be like what the hell's going on?
You are going to do laps for the rest of the night until I tell you to stop. You and Chrono.
Come on, it's not our fault.
You want to make it 2 nights?
I get blamed for new universe and I still get blamed for stuff I didn't do. Come on.
I don't want to hear any back says. And he kicks open the door to the hangar and pulls out the revolver and just starts swinging it around. All right, what the hell is going on here?
You know those are dangerous, right?
He cocks back the cocks back the hammer and points it at you. I'm very well aware. Now, who the hell are you?
He's gonna. I imagine like Nevada's currently just kind of like posted up on a chair, like on a table. Like he was playing solitaire by himself, and he just kind of like looks over with you with your gun, and he just kind of just takes a swig out of let's see, would they supply beer, or would that like, or would it be like just water? Like,
You can
what would be the
fabricate whatever
free?
you want.
Okay. He just takes a swig out of his beer and just kind of. Hi, I'm the latest addition to your team, apparently.
I don't remember signing off on you.
Yeah, well, the general did, and also the mountain of debt that I managed to also rack up helped with that. And he takes another swig.
Okay. Kids, he points to Davlin and Chrono. It's time for your workout. I better hear a hustle.
Oh, come on. So what?
He
So
shoots into
he
the
gets...
roof. Now.
That would just say so, and he just goes, okay, Carl, come on. Let's go.
He's gonna whip out his phone again, or the equivalent of a phone, and make a call to the general.
Oh, your OmniNet connection.
Yeah.
Okay. All
Hey,
right.
Chrono? Are you here?
No, he's not here right now. He had to.
He's off at training.
So we're basically
Oh
just putting
yeah,
it to
oh
where you
yeah.
guys are doing that outside while I'm. Yeah.
All right. So so
Yeah.
as you make a call to General Alexander, uh, it rings and rings before the line connects, and you just see a very just just very kind of like tired and kind of vein popping General Alexander. His broad shoulders kind of sunk in a bit as he kind of looks at you from over, like his eyes kind of peeking over the palm of his hand, which is covering his a portion of his face. Orion.
Can you care to explain? He like points his gun at you know who and says, "This in my hangar."
That better not be loaded, or I'm gonna get mad.
Oh, it probably is loaded. The lion, it's alright. He is,
Hobo.
no, he's a fuck up that I'm cleaning up.
And so you
Not
put him
his
on to
fault.
me.
Well, he needs to pay off his, the damages he caused inadvertently. Uh, well, have you been informed about what happened to Rudy?
No,
Right.
I have not. I was taking the kid out for ice cream to make her feel better with the whole thing that happened.
He's gone.
What do you mean gone?
We got some word that, some special ops were sniffing around for him. So we put into action his new identity as Ryan
Which means he'll have to stay under until
till
further
things clear up.
notice.
Yeah. So you're
Okay.
down a man.
And now I have not just 2 recruits, 3, but 3.
Yeah. But there's some stuff that I'm having to check out concerning your new associate Nevada here. Something's something's not quite adding up. So I want you to also keep an eye on him.
Oh, don't worry.
Though
It won't be that hard.
I don't think he's trouble. So, well, I mean, I don't think he causes trouble purposely. So just show him around. You know, he's kind of new to the area, and we'll probably need to get the load out of everything. So do your best to show him the ropes, and put him into a training simulator. See how his skills hold up.
Alright. See about that.
You two done with your conversation? Because I'd appreciate it if you put the gun down,
He cocks the hammer again.
for fuck's sake.
Lion, put it down. No need to threaten the guy. Look, Nevada, you're not gonna be causing trouble, right?
No, quite frankly, this is cutting into my own business. So, yeah, I'd rather not cause any more trouble or catch any more bullets.
All right.
So,
See, so Lion, put your gun down. I know how much you love using it. Just relax.
He puts it back underneath his jacket. More problems on here and more people to train. I'm not a goddamn drill sergeant.
Well, now you know how I feel. I'm not a goddamn maid. But I'm cleaning up a lot of messes, it seems like. So
Well,
you can do me a favor and relieve me a bit of some of this work. Thank you. Bye bye. He hangs up on you.
Great. Looks like I'm stuck with you.
yeah, like I said, I'm stuck with you too. Nice to meet you. I'm Nevada Clydesdale, private
Nice.
investigator slash freelancer.
What the hell is a private investigator doing as a lancer?
Well, it's a long, convoluted story that takes some rather odd twists and turns, but the short version is I used to work construction, and that's how I got my mech license, because I was operating construction equipment, and well, it turns out that I also have a knack for kicking the crap out of that one asshole who launched his mech in the middle of a city earlier. So when those two things come together, it gets you not only fired from your construction job, but also a nice severance pay for saving IPS North Star cargo. Long story. Anyway, using that money, I decided to start a freelancing firm, and considering I still have my mech license, I also became a private investigator. So that's pretty much the short version of it.
MechWolf, why aren't you logged into Foundry, by the way?
Well, looks like I'll be going and making sure you're up to par.
Very well. So, what exactly does that entail? Because I can tell you I can fight pretty well, and my specialty is mostly hacking and disruption, but
Hmm. Well, we'll put you in the simulator and see how that goes. I've got to make sure the news doesn't focus on us a little too much, make a few calls, hopefully not patch any holes.
yeah, how do you think I feel? This is gonna my fucking reputation's on the line here.
We'll see about that. Oh, I forgot to jump into the. Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
We're so focused on the roleplay.
Oh, by the way, I prefer gambler when I'm in my mech. So, who are you? They don't really talk about you much.
Of course they didn't. Well, as you probably know, or don't know, considering these fools, I am the leader of the Silver Bullets, Malign Harlow.
Okay, hang on. I need to pull up my notes because I have already forgotten everyone's names and I need to write them down.
And you just hear
What
a
the hell?
little kid calling from the hangar door. And he's very full of himself!
Yes, he is.
As you s-
Did I say you could? And then I say, did I say you could stop running?
I'm not running for shit.
Okay,
I'm not,
so
no, I'm not talking about you, dum dum.
I didn't even say anything! Yells Devlin.
okay, so okay, MacWolf, what's your character's name?
Malign
Malign.
Harlow.
Malion
It's really hard than low.
R. Data, what's your character's name?
Devlin.
Davlin.
you can see him in
Okay.
the lower left corner.
E.
It shows their player name and then their character name in brackets.
Right, right. Okay.
Except for you, because I just decided to put you
Uh,
down as Nevada.
okay, so
Oh, wait, they don't.
IDTP is syndrome.
Well, they do have
Okay.
a character picture of me, but I
Yeah.
don't think.
Syndrome Vasquez.
I don't think.
Or Vasquez. Okay.
I don't think Car showed you my character pic. But then again, it is me in
No.
my pilot suit.
No, I really didn't show anyone.
Okay. And then Chrono is just Chrono.
Yep, Chrono's Chrono. Yeah, Chrono's so creative with names.
He's just grown up. No.
He's
I'm
he's Chrono. He's always has been.
I'm just
No, he's will.
I'm just the state of Nevada and then a name of a horse. So
Well, you also had to make
That
yours
is
on
true.
short notice, so.
yeah. So
So
okay.
you get leniency. I mean, at least Dadel, took time to make a name.
Even if it's still the same name, but like it's still a different name.
It's still a name, yeah. Anyway, so um,
Ugh.
so as time rolls by, night comes and the end of the day is here. As Malayan, you are caught up on events that transpired, what happened, what
Okay. So, is there any reason you were chasing him? Did you get any important information? Because that's kind of important that I know this.
I mean, sure, it was very pertinent to my investigation. It wasn't a complete waste, fortunately.
So it has nothing to do with the Omniscient Oni, or the Crimson Conclave, or any other of crazy groups that want to deal with us.
Uh,
Or the Quantum Collective.
did you just say Oni?
Yes, the Omniscient Oni.
I, yeah, kind
Wait,
of,
did none of
but
the idiots tell you about this?
what?
Did none of them tell you about this? He looks to Vasquez.
No, no. But I don't think it will come up. It's mostly about just kind of my stuff, so it'll be okay, probably.
In my line of work, I really don't believe that.
At least you gain some intelligence.
Funny. You want to do laps too?
I don't run for shit. What
Yeah,
do you
maybe you
think?
should start.
Nope. I'm at my
Okay.
ideal weight, so no running for
Okay.
me.
So, are you fine with potentially having a target painted on your back for this?
Like I haven't had that for most of my life.
Okay. Well, so the Oni family I'm currently pursuing might be involved in a case is involved with a case that I'm investigating currently. Uh, they're currently working with a with a with another family that's currently off world because they somehow managed to establish contact called the Zen family.
Off-world shit, wonderful. More of that shit.
Um, they're also currently working with an organization called Dead Orbit, and Dead Orbit's trying to apparently destroy the colony. Um,
Wonderful.
and basically, how it kind of works as a triangle is that the Oni supplies weapons for the massacre. The Zen family, I think, carried it out. Um, and then Dead Orbit basically worked as the transport for the said weapons. So, and possibly the hitman. So yeah,
Honestly,
tangled web of crap.
considering all I've been through, I feel like this is the least of our problems.
Well, at least your problems, yes, but for mine, it's top of my priority list, but like right next to getting this debt paid off. So yeah,
Yeah, it was that, or we would have to pay the damage he did to the city, so you have to take it.
I unfortunately don't have. I make enough money to keep myself and my mech repaired and loaded, but repairing a city block is not something that I could just do. So
Well, I'm sure we'll find out more as we go on, considering the Oni and their Felix Vasquez pressing issues. I have a few contacts that I can probably dig in.
I mean,
If really need be.
none of you. I'm not expecting any of you to solve my problems or look into anything that I'm investigating. That's not fair.
Hmm.
So
Well, at least you're willing to pull your weight, unlike the two fools running outside right now. I almost
well,
forgot about them, let's be honest.
to be honest, it's freelancer is all his reputation is everything. So I'm just considering this as just a side freelance gig until I can get back to my main job.
Hmm.
Maybe you even like it and you stick around like the great part of us.
The only way that would probably happen at the moment is not only does this pay exceptionally well, but it also ties into whatever into my investigation. And what are the odds of that happening?
Only time will tell. I don't think we can promise nothing at the moment.
Considering, from all I've experienced, anything can happen around here.
Yep.
Yeah. So, are we gonna be doing have we been doing the simulation run all day, or have we just been chatting?
It's
Prob-
fine. You're good for now.
Probably chatting. You know.
Okay. So,
You're
in that
good
case,
for now. Well, we'll see what you can handle in real combat, because that's honestly what matters more.
do you always pull that gun out in order to make a point, or?
Only when
Yeah.
people are being stupid.
He
Which
even
is true.
uses it on himself, so yeah, I would say yes.
I
that.
haven't used it on myself. What are you?
You did.
That's not how that works. No.
You know, you kind of threatened
Yeah,
to use it
you.
on yourself.
Yeah, you kinda did.
Saying I used the gun on myself, one, that's not right at all.
Threatened to use it.
Threat.
Yeah,
Yes, that's more accurate.
I think it's the same for. Then
It's
you
not the
threaten to
same
use
thing.
it.
It's not.
Forgive LDP for semantics. English is not his first
Yeah.
language.
I know, he's Spanish.
So I'm not Spanish, but
I know.
okay.
Jesus.
I
Um,
know it makes you and Jordy mad. That's why I say it.
and you might be said that you suppress it on
For those that
Davin
don't
too.
know, LDP is Portuguese, like Jordy. That's specifically why he does, like, him and Jordy don't like being called Spanish.
Oh, that's so mean.
For very obvious reasons.
That's so mean. Don't do that.
I'm messing with them. They know.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only person that fakes get angry at me is LD. The only people that I mess with this are the Portuguese people that I'm actually friends with, which I only have a total of 3, which is not all that surprising.
But surprising it happened more than once.
Yeah, for some reason I met a high number of Portuguese and Australians while VTubing. Go figure. And Brazilians for some reason.
We joke about Americans too because Merrick. But let's move on.
Yeah, everyone jokes about everyone.
Yeah.
Anyway, we were going to go to the next part,
Mhm.
so
So
I guess I'll go check on the 2 running outside.
so as you go out and check on them, Davlin and Chrono, who have been running around, you're kind of surprised to see that they're still keeping up the same pace that they had when they first started. And
Huh.
you see they barely have broken a sweat.
Wait. Yeah, they're not technically human. Well, technically they are, but...
They're not regular humans anymore.
Well, this just adds for another thing I should text August about, which I will.
She's gonna be like, "Yay, more experiments."
Yeah. You know what? I tell him to stop. Alright. I've thought of another punishment for you guys. Instead of just having you run around.
Davlin just like Davlin just like stops and he's kind of like but he actually kind of feels normal. He's like, huh, for some reason I thought that was going to stop. For some reason
Yeah,
I thought that
that's
my
why-
insides are going to start burning. Ah! His insides
Yeah,
are
that's
burning.
partially why I'm probably gonna have you guys get checked out.
Huh?
Because that's not normal for at least a human, I think. I
Oh,
wouldn't
did they
exactly
say that
know.
our biology is different in this universe? So
Yeah,
hey,
that
that's
means we
why.
need to get... Yeah, but that still means you need a checkup. For all I know, you could have grown 2 hearts and we wouldn't know.
I only have one heart.
How do you know?
Be-
Exactly. I'm gonna text August and say that she can run, what's the correct term for this?
A
X-rays.
physical?
Checkup? Yeah, physical checkup.
Put him through a full body physical.
Yeah, it's kind of necessary for them, considering sudden changes to your body can be very bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So as you message her this, you just get a bunch of like, very
So I get
like,
like a bunch of emojis all of a sudden.
yeah, a bunch of happy emotes.
She can just think of it as a late birthday present or something.
That's so that's so wrong.
What?
Offering up people as
You're
birthday
going
presents.
to. You're going to offer.
It's less of I'm offering them as presents and more I'm offering the opportunity for more science to her as a present.
Yeah, but the fact that you said that it's a late birthday present to her, that's like.
It's Are we still on the same day or is it the day after?
It's the same day.
Okay, so
The end of the day, yeah.
it would technically be a late birthday present because it's late in the day still.
All right.
He's just gonna take another sip of his beer while like he observes this and just like
So,
he's gonna turn over at Vasquez, just like this guy's kind of an asshole.
You kinda get used to it. And
I can
after
hear you.
I know. And after you met his family or his closest relative, I guess it's not that bad.
I'm gonna like walk her to her and go aside. Listen, I don't know you. I have no idea what your deal is for the most part, but we'll see where this goes. I already have these two knuckleheads over here to retrain and get up to standards. Because if you couldn't tell, they're new.
Chuckle ducks, if you would.
I was gonna say Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
So anyway,
But either way, I only act the way I do to make sure everyone comes out alive, because there's always a chance we won't.
Sure, but
Better be a hard ass than a dead ass.
yeah, but offering people up for experimentation as a
I'm
birthday
not
present.
offering them for experimentation. I never said that I would never let her do that.
just examination.
It's a physical.
Which
It's
will,
kind of necessary to keep going.
which will
Okay.
probably devolve into some experiments to elicit responses.
If she, knowing her, she might take it a little too far, but then you can just tell her to back off a bit.
Is she going to give that little hammer in the knee and like Darwin's gonna kick the shit out of some mental post or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amanda might get a little overzealous
Oh boy.
in excitement, but
She might be a scientist, but she's a damn good one. Even though she'll probably let that go to her head.
And depends on the kind of tests they are doing.
yeah.
And the kind of Amanda or the other version. So this part is not so bad. Let's go like that.
All right. So, as you guys wind down for the night, as the day comes to an end, the last few rays of the very beautiful kind of purple sunset that sets here on Orion 7 from the blue sun, you guys get some much needed rest after a very stressful and hectic day of dealing with diplomatic issues and new unforeseen events happening all in the same day.
I'm just gonna go back to my bed and like lay down with like the hat covering my eyes because I'm so done with all of this.
Alright. So, as you guys head off to bed and get some rest. It's a very peaceful night for you all, which thankfully you all could use after a very, very hectic day. As the next day comes, it's calm, it's peaceful, thank goodness. As Lion, you shuttle Davlin and Chrono off to Amanda's lab to for her to.
Basically telling them, don't get so squeamish. If you, as long as you know it's not you, what they do in a regular physical, I'll tell her to stop. You'll be fine. Now stop your belly aching.
I never really had a physical before.
That's why I'm going to be there.
I mean, did they have shots? I kind of don't like needles.
You'll be fine.
Can I at least have a lollipop?
You just see his hand slowly raise to smack him in the back of the head.
Well, you do know that Dr. August has a plethora of candy dishes. So,
If you ask nicely, just maybe.
Okay, I'll ask for a lollipop after.
Amanda has a sweet tooth, so. Alright. So, as you guys head on over for this, you know, Nevada probably haven't been drug along as well as probably Norma Lion probably wouldn't want to leave Nevada out of his sight since Nevada's the new guy. You guys come to Amanda's facility, which you see has been kind of restored to its normal operational order after the whole frantic hiding of stuff with the Quantum Collective coming here. As
Well, at least he seems to settle in okay now. Thank God for that.
Yeah.
as you
I
guys,
would really guess you take a lot more from this. Okay, but
What
she
do you-
seems to be more, like she went a little bit of drama. Like a few hours back, she just managed to, in like a day, managed to get things together and put everything in order. It's
She's not
kind of,
putting everything in order. She's just trying not to think about it.
yeah, but that might be a problem from the future, though.
Why do you think I was trying to give her a little bit of a day off? Let her have her own little fun. Then she's going.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
the
one else
problem,
but her that can deal with it.
so
sure.
as you guys enter into the lab here, you
We
see
can't exactly help her deal with her own mental problems. Neither of us are qualified for any of that. You're only good with spiritual, so maybe we'll help, but other than that. But
So, who is
but then
this
again,
person?
you've never seemed like the kind of person that likes people to talk to them.
hey, Vasquez has a special set of skills you do not know about.
He's never
True.
used them, so of course I don't know about them.
He's used them in secret.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sorry if I like to keep them to myself and don't like to my private life to be public. So
So, who exactly is this
Welcome to
Amanda
my
person?
world.
Out of curiosity.
She's the child scientist, the best way I can put it.
she's
Okay.
the genius
She's
scientist. Yeah.
Yeah, she's been doing. She was once part of the Quantum Collective, which is basically a group of super scientists, and she's been doing this since she was a child. She is now no longer part of them due to very important reasons that we won't really get into.
Important reasons that I should know
Unethical.
about because what?
Very unethical things that they were going to do to her.
Hmm.
that I would have
Okay.
never allowed. They may be brilliant scientists, but they're very stupid people.
And you also seem very protective of her.
Yeah,
They are
well,
not.
she's at this point part of the group either way. An honorary member, I guess you could say.
Is she like a little sister, or is she like a daughter to you?
He doesn't know how to answer that because he's
More like
honestly
a
never thought
sister.
about it.
Oh my
More like a
god.
Damn.
It's
sister
honestly,
than a
it might
daughter.
be out of character. It might be more like daughter, considering what happened at session.
Man, Nevada,
Just
you you get yourself one accuracy for being able to dumbfound Malayan and not being able to respond.
Well, it's because he's never really thought about gaining new family other than, well, his new uncle and the few. Like, he's never really thought of them as putting it into words, giving them titles and such in his head, other than, this is just part of my crew.
and it's like, but of course, considering your behavior, taking her out for ice cream, the way you talk about her, like the fact that like you take a much of gentler tone with her, like it's kind of like anyone paying attention would be able to pick up on that. So
Well, it's mostly due to what happened last session that kind of awoken this, I guess you could say, either brotherly or fatherly instinct. Like, because let's just say we met her mom, and her mom was a piece of shit.
Her mom is under the influence of the what did they call it? The hive or the collective?
She's not really under the influence. She was their director.
Yeah, she's
point of
she's
order.
the leader of the Quantum Collective. Current.
Yeah, but
Point of
the
order, is this OOC or is this in character?
Out of character.
Yeah,
out
this
of
would be
character.
out of
We can't
character.
because it's because there's no way we would be allowed to talk to you about this. It's kind of one of those, like you said before, hush hush things that we can't really talk about.
Yeah,
is it
Okay.
though? She
But
kind of.
basically, if
She
she
kind
wants
of
to
like.
talk about it, she can. Then it's up to her.
yeah.
Mm.
Amanda can divulge if she wishes to.
Yeah, we're
Exactly.
basically preemptive, like no topics. So I
But
guess
yeah, out
we
of
do it
character,
on.
basically what happened was they wanted her to become part of the hive mind thing, and it would basically be her losing her body and whatnot. And she had just turned 13.
Well, kind of losing her personality as well.
Yeah.
So.
And she really, really was against this, but her mother, you could tell that she was abusive based on how she acted around her. Like, when she raised her hand, she would flinch.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. So, like, Malayan became extremely protective as soon as he saw all this going on. He was like, not for any of this.
Now
Okay.
now you guys know why Amanda had her own private facility in Quantum
Yeah.
Collective
Yeah.
territory that was offset from everyone else.
Okay. So at his silence, Nevada's gonna kind of narrow his eyes, and he's going to then kind of pull out the equivalent of his phone, and he's gonna kind of he's gonna investigate the web for Amanda
Okay.
and see if there's anything written about her.
Probably papers and something like that. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
As you kind of check New Haven's OmniNet here, pretty much the only kind of like real topics you get about her is the recent events that just happened yesterday that have become kind of news about
Interesting.
the Quantum Collective, and basically the director here coming here for her daughter.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best way out of character, I would say he's kind of taking on a dad role because she did not have good parents.
Okay, that's
A
fair. It's just
dad I don't
I'm just
think
acting
so.
in character for Nevada. Nevada is an
Can-
investigator, so
I mean, LDP, it didn't start out that way, but it seems like it's becoming that way.
I
It's
don't
very
know.
clear it didn't.
I think it's more brotherly, Meg, for the sense of you don't really say no to her. She just gives you the puppy eyes and you roll over basically. So I would say more of a little sister with a big brother kind of thing, not a father. I
Uh,
think Augustine.
I will say we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
It
but
doesn't. Either
Yeah,
way, it's still a protective, familiar role.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, you know.
His
I think it's
Mali-
a different perspective either way.
Malion's like that detective from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I've only known Amanda for 5 minutes, but if anything ever happened to her, I'd kill everyone in this room and then myself.
Oh yeah, that one. I was
That
wondering
ex-
which one you were referring to for a second. I'm like, oh, that kid.
So, but anyway,
Which one?
you could probably find the GIF for
I
it
don't remember the name of her, but yeah.
if you search up the GIF, just like if anything happened to this dog. Go. But anyway, so as you
Oh, cool. I
guys
remember myself.
kind of like chit chat in the middle of the lab, you guys hear Dr. August calling out to you, going,
Oh, Rosa. Okay, okay.
"Hey, what brings you guys
Well,
here? What's going on?"
you know what's going on. Come
Yeah,
on,
I
kid.
know.
He
So,
like tussles her hair a bit.
hey, stop! Don't I just had that all
It's fine.
nice? God. Ah,
Oh,
anyway,
you can do it again anyway. You probably want to.
so where are the subjects? I mean, patients.
What?
I'm not letting you go too far with them. Just do the natural physical thing, blood work,
Yeah, but
such.
from what you described, it seems they're a little bit more than just normal. So we got
Okay, I'll let you go a little bit farther, but that's about it.
yes. All right. She just kind of goes over and grabs uh Davlin and Chrono's hand, just like drags him off.
You know she's gonna test him like thoroughly, right?
She's gonna test him somewhat, but she won't go again. She won't go too far. I'll make sure of that.
So she
Didn't you promise them that you would only go as far as a standard physical?
Yeah, and see what I mean when he say he's like a brother to her. Like she asks him, "Do
I still
the
told
puppy out?"
her. I still told her not to go too far, so I'm setting a bar still.
But you gave her some
Your
wiggle
Nevada
room.
just
yeah,
Nevada kind of rolls his eyes and then like
yeah,
uh
your bar is like wet noodles, Max. So
Sure, I said one thing. You have one example to go off of from zero, but sure.
Anyway, so as you guys see her kind of like drag
Oh.
these two off and pull them up on this platform as this kind of like four-pronged like metal arms kind of come down like around them, around each of them, and as they just stand there, the you see for you guys on the inside, they have like these like lights or like rows of lights that turn on, and they begin to kind of oscillate up, going from top to bottom, over and over again. As Amanda will tell you guys to hold very still as she's running some scans on you guys.
But yeah,
So,
one
so
thing you always gotta realize: LDP is always wrong.
not always.
Okay, most of the time.
No,
no, I'm not. And
no.
you know it. I probably am wrong like 10% of the
He,
time.
he has a
The
Most of the
rest,
he has
time.
a
Don't
he
try
has,
and
he
go
has a
that
pretty good he has
far.
a pretty good track record. I'd say probably
yep.
I'd say it's probably
Attached.
maybe 40% at worst.
Closer to 60.
No, I mean he doesn't say much, so he can't really be wrong if he doesn't say much.
See, that's true.
And so when he does
That's
say
the
things, he's often pretty on the ball on the mark.
all you're doing is describing young me, Carl.
Anyway, but so as these tests go on, as soon as she's done with the scan, she takes them over and sits them down. Where she then takes some blood samples, which when she sees you're kind of squeamish dabbling, she kind of like distracts you a bit and just kind of like, and then like offers you like some a little sucker, a little lollipop to have.
Ooh, ooh, lollipop. He like takes it and just like puts it in his mouth.
As you do, she goes and done. See, that wasn't so bad.
I guess
How
it
much
wasn't.
did she take? Did she just
She took like 3 vials
one?
worth in
Yeah,
that
oh
short
yeah,
time.
yeah. It's not that
It's
aggressive.
not. That's not a lot. That's fine.
Yeah.
No. But at the swiftness she did it, it was like pretty incredible.
And
She
I was just kind of like just off to the side, just examining this whole process, and just said
taking
she was 13.
yeah
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes. Why you say?
yeah. As you see the way she's kind of like quickly working and stuff, you can kind of like just tell by looking at her that you see like the gears turning in her head. You know, it's well
Huh.
maybe less gears and more like a computer board firing.
Well,
But she's working swiftly with them. You know, being quick and but also patient and gentle with them. Um, she'll then kind of have you guys go on some treadmills and go running for about 5 minutes as she kind of has you guys hooked up to some sensors
okay,
and,
I'm okay.
and like a face mask that seems to be gauging your like air consumption and oxygen to carbon dioxide ratio and checking like your heart rate, your blood pressure, and after that she then has you guys do some strength training, and you see she's got like different diodes hooked up to uh, your muscles. This goes on for about an hour or so until she basically then has you guys go sit down in kind of like a waiting area where you see a bowl of candy was left out. After which, about
Right.
10 minutes of waiting there, she'll come over to you all. Say, all right, I got your test results in. How are you all feeling?
I mean, feel good so far.
Bit peckish.
Right?
Oh, yeah, have yourself some candy.
She wasn't talking to you. He like does the whole face palm.
Yeah.
I
Nevada's
mean,
like, but Nevada looks at Malaya and says, I've been sitting here just kind of watching tests. Like, yeah, sure, it is very interesting, but I have gotten a little bored. So excuse me for adding a little brevity.
Oh, yeah, you are a new fate. Um, who
He's
is
new.
this?
He's a new member to the group. He's apparently investigator. Seems like it.
Aha.
Investigator, freelance investigator. I'm Nevada. I'm not sure if you heard about it yesterday, but I was involved in that mech fight.
Oh, you're the one that tore up downtown. Okay.
Yes, she was there with me
I'm not
when we
the
saw.
one, but yes. So
You're the one that this one ran into. She looks at gestures to Chrono.
yeah, yeah, that's me. I'm
Meh.
I'm Nevada Clydesdale. It's nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you, Dr. August. She kind of goes
Uh,
over and shakes her hand.
nice to meet you. Um, wow, doctor, that is impressive.
Oh, yeah. I got my doctorate at the age of 8. I could have got it at the age of 6, but there was a whole bunch of legal stuff I had to jump through to get there, so no big deal.
Wow. Uh, I don't know how to respond to that. That's the first time I've ever heard something like this happen.
Oh, it kind of happens
There's a
pretty often in the collective. It's okay.
there's a lot of things on Orion that aren't like anywhere else.
Yeah, I imagine.
Well, we kind of had to
Uh,
adapt.
Better late than never.
Well, so do you have a Nevada? Was it? Do you have the
yeah.
proper credentials to be here? She kind of shoots a look towards you, Malayan.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Hmm.
The general's already patched him in.
All right. Well, I can't really. Well, I can't really deny if the general says it's okay. I mean, I kind of owe him a lot for being here, so... Alright, well, anyway, to your test results. So, what I've gone through here, so your bone density has been increased for you both. Which isn't much of a surprise, considering most people are like that nowadays to survive the increased gravity of Orion 7. Let's see. Oh, all your muscles for your heart, your arms, your legs, basically all the tissue for your organs have become a lot more durable. Your heart is functioning at, well, I'd say about like 200% normal. Your your oxygen consumption is way lower than normal people usually need. So basically, it's very efficient. So for each breath you take, you're basically you could probably hold your breath for a good minute and still not need another breath. Let's see.
What's
Let's see. According to your
What?
Wait, I just realized I never described how my lines look to you, did I, Angel?
No, no, you
Uh,
haven't.
Wait, what was it?
Here's
What?
how Malion's appearance is.
But then again, we could just roleplay that I've been wearing my equipment the whole time.
Yeah.
That would be a little more freakish if you were with
I mean,
Amanda.
What is
go
going
ahead.
on with my pilot sheet?
I don't know.
Sheet.
What'd you do? What
Oh,
happened?
but
I didn't do anything. I'm clicking on it, it's just not showing me anything.
Hmm. I know it's
Oh,
try refreshing.
okay.
oh, by the way, that reminds me. Nevada would have swapped out for his hobo chic to like actually like clean and proper version of his clothes are a lot less tattered, like a proper like tie, suit jacket, well, suit trench coat jacket, like you see as a detective, um, proper like dress slacks. His boots are still a little like are the same, still like scuffed, but like more I'd say well worn.
Does he look like John Constantine?
Do you mean the DC
Yes,
person?
Yeah, the DC
I know.
manga one.
Yeah, not the, but not, he doesn't have the scruffy blonde hair look. He kind of has the more clean with glasses look. But like, yes, he. I will admit, I was looking at John Constantine when I thought of this character. So yes, yes,
You basically said, so I'm imagining a mix of Decker from Blade Runner and John Constantine, honestly.
Constantine without the
uh,
trauma.
yeah, pretty much. So,
I don't remember.
yeah,
I don't know much about John Constantine, I will be honest.
All right.
Alright.
so
So yeah, I was correct in saying hello because you're like have 5 o'clock scruffy 5 o'clock shadow.
no, he's actually clean shaven. I'm not sure if you've seen a picture of his
Okay, yeah,
of,
now it's fixed.
Yeah, no, he's a very cleaned up Constantine.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
with glasses. So he's
Oh, he.
let's see, Constantine. If like everything that happened to him didn't happen.
Yeah.
Uh,
I guess another comparison would probably be maybe like Joseph from The Evil Within, just with a trench coat. Because he wore glasses and a tie, and he was very put together. Anyway.
so
Anyway, as I'm wearing my helmet, I'm just gonna take my helmet off now. Do you want to describe or
You can go ahead.
you see a man with green colored hair coming out with like 2 wolf ears poking out and wearing glasses. So basically like my VTuber model mostly.
ah,
Going a helm.
I have such creative players.
Sorry,
I
mine
mean,
is
I
awesome.
did this specifically. I mean,
I know. I'm just,
I
I'm just,
mean,
I'm just busting your balls a bit.
you're doing this for no reason, Cars.
You know
I've been
why?
very creative with this. For why?
The
Oh,
cabinets
I haven't. I actually forgot about that, Cars. Thank you for reminding me.
and the Digimon stuff.
Okay,
you,
that isn't my fault.
you
That's
know what you
mostly everyone
started.
else's.
Anyway, but yeah, so you see
For
someone.
those that
That sounds like a story, but
It is.
basically, I have art of Karst as an Impmon from Digimon
And now
because because long ago I thought it would be funny,
I keep
and it
getting
was.
called Digimon by
And now
people.
forever, people sometimes just come in and say, "Hey, it's the Digimon."
It's like, damn it. Yeah. But anyway,
that's
Look, it could be
hilarious.
worse. It could be worse. You could just be talking about
And they
cabinets.
sometimes do call him a Pokemon. And the reference to the cabinets were basically, if you didn't know, in goddamn it, what was
Lethal
it? Lethal
Company.
Company. It was the first
The
time he had
company.
ever played the game, and he didn't know you could move stuff around. So when some of our other friends were moving stuff around, he's like, "Well, what's happening? That was over there." And then, what are you talking about, Cars? The cabinets were right here the whole time.
Oh, you just gaslit the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
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 Oh my god, that's
And then,
Karst, I'm so sorry, but that is fucking funny.
and then I caught him in the act.
I have
I
a
was
whole
livid.
video of it. I'm gonna put it on YouTube eventually. I have the video done.
I was so livid when I caught him in the act.
Oh yeah, I have a clip of that too, specifically.
But
And
anyway,
when he got angry about it, I just started laughing uncontrollably.
and none of the others that were playing with us would call him out on it. They were complicit in it.
He didn't say a
Or-
thing. It was
Of course.
Yeah,
Uh,
of course.
one of
They're
my favorite
complicit in
lines
it.
is when you were saying you were going to torture my character with more like
more
trauma,
trauma.
and then you said I have a very creative imagination. And I said, well, yeah, you do, Cars, because you don't remember where the cabinets are.
God damn it! I'm I'm
Anyway,
going to hurt Malayan so much,
I didn't even
so
do
much.
it. Cars is now hurting me over cabinets of all things, people.
That's right.
Incredibly petty.
That's right. I'm a vindictive little demon. Anyway, so yeah, so Tenchi, for Nevada, he sees kind of like Malion's face for the first time, outside of like his helmet and visor, uh, which you probably wondering why he didn't take that off for the longest time, but you now see why, as he is some type of weird animal human hybrid, kind of like Chrono and Davalin are. But with anime hair.
What
Not
does Vasquez look
really.
like out of curiosity?
Honestly, it's just the color. But not
Vasquez
really
is
the.
Vasquez is human looking.
Ah,
He just kind of looks like like a middle-aged man.
You can show him the prime Vasquez, and
Oh,
then you
Vasquez in
just
his
change
youth.
him. Yeah,
All right, yeah,
we have that thanks to Nova. So
oh, okay.
yeah. There's
shout out to Nova.
Yeah,
So
no, but that's great art.
I'm guessing like the furry people are not normal.
no.
No.
Okay.
The furry people.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
The sick animals.
It is wrong because you and I both know an actual furry Karst.
Though I think there's like a whole like
Uh,
step level for like
Yeah,
I don't think they're
just
at quite
ears
the
and
step level
tail
for furry yet.
and just ears and tail are not furry.
okay.
It's semi.
Okay. Look, I'm not
Yeah.
going to. I'm not going to get into this. Okay. Like,
Okay.
That's
you
a
want-
deep dive we
if
don't
you
need to get into.
if you want to fight me on that, you can do that later, but not right now.
I know.
No fights
Don't worry.
needed.
so,
yeah, So
So like Nevada just his response is gonna blink a couple times. Like, okay, I didn't ask the first time. I didn't ask the second time. Third time, what? Just pointing at The lion.
You just gestured to all of me. Yes, that's it. Why are you all of you?
What?
Uh,
What?
okay, the ears. The ears. Yes, that's a good start. The animal ears. All this.
Listen, it's a very complicated story for them. For me, it's. Well, I don't know what I am.
You see Amanda just kind of
What? You
like,
just woke up one day and you all of a sudden you found out you had lycanthropy?
No,
Kinda, yeah.
I've been with these since I was little. It's just I was found, and I've never found out or remember anything of what I could have been.
Nevada's eye just twitches and it's like you don't have to say anymore.
Well, what was that about? Okay.
you see Amanda just kind of like sliding behind Nevada, just kind of peeking around him to look at you. You know, if you want answers, I could help you with that. She pulls out
Nevada just
a needle.
backs away from the child, just jumps back, nope, I'm good.
Oh no, this needle wasn't for you. This was from a lion.
Oh.
Listen. He like gets down to her level. I've already given you what you need for now.
Okay, that's fair. She kind of just like, just puts the needle away. Just kind of like caps it and just like puts it into her lab coat. Anyway, back to your friend's results here. From what I can tell, they are in, well, better than perfect health. At least from human standards. And knowing that they were human before coming here, I'm not really sure how to gauge this. I mean, she kind of looks over towards Nevada. What can I say around him? Do I have to dance around the whole truth? Or...
If you wanna tell him, it's fine. The general has his say, and for right now he has mine. If it really becomes a problem, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it.
The doctor kind of just saunters up to you, Nevada, and it's like, you, Nevada, right?
Yeah.
Investigator Clydesdale, correct?
Yeah.
All right. What I'm about to say to you, you gotta swear not to mention to anyone else outside of these walls. Understood?
Hang on. Nevada just kind of cocks an eyebrow and is like, okay. Yeah, that sounds good. It's just, does it relate to the current mission that we're on?
No.
I just realized you haven't been talking to her invisible friend.
Oh, don't mention.
Oh yeah, that's because that's right. I haven't been talking to Holt, but that's actually yeah. It's just that actually would be a good time. He kind of like looks over past Amanda, kind of like cocks an eyebrow, and is like, and then looks at her and says, "Okay."
Right. You gotta swear it.
Holt and I swear.
She holds up her pinky finger. Pinky swear.
Nevada obliges and wraps his pinky around hers.
She shakes hands. Shakes your pinky with hers. All right. You break a pinky swear, I'll know.
You literally get murdered if you break a pinky swear. So don't break it. I mean, from my universe at least.
All right. So,
Does Nevada feel the pressure of the kind? Yeah, I don't know if you guys know the Brutus comics, Brutus and Pixie comics.
Oh, that.
I do.
You know, Karst?
I don't know.
Do you know?
It's a comic about a little baby kitten and a dog that was from a war, who was a war dog.
Oh, Brutus and Pixie. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like-
Okay. Yeah.
Does he feel the pressure like the kind of
Yes.
Augustine being the pixie, and when the bunnies hit the pixie with the pine cone, and everyone is go like, apologize now. He's like that pressure of, you made a promise, if you break it, you break. So
I break you.
Like, is everyone in the party threatening me, or is it just like the small child?
No, it's just
No,
a child.
it's like it's like a kind of the part is kind of protective of the doctor, so
Oh, so the entire party is like kind of like getting up behind her, just like
just kind of just like
giving him the evil eye.
yeah, making her seem a little more dangerous because she's 13. We, let's be realist. Who's
Uh,
13 that's scary on their own?
No, it's yeah, no. It's how you guys want to handle this.
uh, Nevada, like in response, like if it was just a 13-year-old, he'd probably just smile. And Nevada, like he looks at the guy, probably like smile at the 13-year-old. Then like when she has her attention turned away next, he's probably just gonna like give you guys like just like a look of just like of just annoyance of just like seriously. He's not scared. He's just more annoyed that like you people feel the need to constantly threaten him.
It's like really
It's not
Yeah.
a full-blown threat, and it's like
intimidation.
I wouldn't
Roll
say intimidation.
intimidation.
It's more like
Okay.
you want to
bet.
keep your promises to her at least at some point. Just think about it. She was just pressured out of a thing that she known because she didn't want to get to a surgery to implant some stupid computer on her brain to be connected to everyone. And the party kind of feels that because, well, Dumb and Dumber and Mac tried to not antagonize the director, and they did poorly.
The
Vasquez
director
was
very terrible.
was rushing like paperwork to try and get everything in order. So you can kind of get the feeling that since they went to those hardships together, they are a little more protective of her.
Invested.
Yeah, yeah.
So I just kind of imagine that it's like during the whole pinky swear thing, the rest of you guys would just kind of come up and just kind of like all put your arms around Nevada's shoulders. You'd be like, "Don't worry, we'll make sure he keeps his promise." Kind of thing, you know.
And like, and Nevada's response, like even if you were like trying to crush his shoulders and whatnot, would just be like just to look at you guys, just like really. It's just like,
But yeah, man, we'll just kind of look to you. It's like, all right, I trust you. So, you might want to sit down for this. It's gonna blow your whole worldview.
all right, I'm gonna sit in the nearest chair and just cross one leg across the other and just
She hands you a fruit pouch drink for your blood sugar. All right, so these two here are not from our universe. They come from a parallel one that was accidentally accessed by. She gestures to Malayan and Vasquez. Their team. And yeah, these two came back with them when they returned. Though upon returning, they had some physical alterations that transpired due to contact with a certain entity of a massive power that kind of altered and changed their DNA.
Nevada punctures the jukebox and takes a sip out of it at this point.
Well, that's the correct response to all this. Try living through it.
What?
Is
Why? It's not so bad so far.
No, what we had to do in order for you guys to, what we had to do to get back.
so
that was bad, that was-
is that all just interdimensional fuckery and DNA being changed, or is there anything else?
Uh,
Well, there's
right.
how should we put this? There's a lot we don't know,
And there's a lot
especially with.
that I haven't said yet. So you see that big metal box over there that's made out of arc ship material, so able to survive light speed travel?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's kind of an entity inside of it. This similar kind of entity that seemed to alter these two's DNA into a TNA. They had so from a double helix to a triple helix setup. Let's see how best to describe it.
The map is just like he's just staring at this point. Like there's you got like he was expecting mind blowing, but he wasn't expecting like, oh yeah, by the way, the fundamental building blocks of these two genetics have been altered that extensively.
So
Like I said, some
yeah,
things are only found here.
so yeah, so the entity in that box over there, I'm still trying to figure a way to get it get it out safely. Um, is apparently one of, gosh, I don't know how many. There's definitely more than one. I know that for sure now. But they are kind of these beings of pure energy, but with sentience, consciousness. But they don't really know much about, well, us carbon-based life forms. At least not the way we think and feel exactly. I've been doing my best to teach her in the meantime. She's a quick learner. Kind of helps that she can access memories and stuff. So
He takes another sip of the juice box and is like, and then he just kind of like looks over at the rest of the team and it's like, what in the Reese's peanut butter cup did you sign me up for?
To be honest, you signed yourself up for this. Signed yourself
Yeah,
up for
I
this.
signed myself up to repay my debts. I did not sign up for this.
you were the one had that test me and Trono was helping you to catch that guy, huh?
Nevada just puts a hand on his face like, so let me get this straight. We're currently dealing with energy beings that can alter the very fabric of our DNA.
and the universe.
uh, and the universe. We currently have it sealed inside a box made out of spaceship parts, and you're teaching it to be a lot more sympathetic towards carbon-based life forms because they cannot understand why we take issue with having our genetic code rewritten. Am I following so far?
Sort of.
Close, yeah.
Well,
Stello's
she has
already
more
kind
than
of sympathetic already.
Yeah, we're going more for
this.
a strong character build than trying to implement our logic to them because they have a different,
Way of thinking.
yeah, a
Wait,
different way of thinking, different like laws. Because let's be honest, if she can do and build and do everything she says she can, it's a lot easier if we just build her character up and don't let anyone rule her with iron fist kind of thing. So yeah, let's say you're not totally wrong
uh, Stella wouldn't do that. She's one of the good ones. At least from what I grasp from what she's been able to share.
yet. Yeah, but people change and things can change too.
Well,
So
we did kind of rescue her.
True. I mean, when these guys, well, Davlin and Chrono weren't with the group at the time. But yeah, they rescued her from being hauled off by some people for sale to someone. Probably didn't have any good, well, let's say, ideas for Stella. S As you can guess, Stella probably has a lot of power she can implement, but yeah, it's not a very peaceful kind extraction process they were going to be using.
Oh my gosh. Oh shit. Can we take a pause for a second? I gotta grab something.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
let's all take a quick 5 minute break. Sound good? All right,
Yeah.
we'll be
I'm
back
trying not to.
soon.
Wait.
Oh, shut up.
No,
Uh,
sorry, man. No, yeah, cause I was gonna ask, like, is Tenchi back yet? He said it was just gonna be a few minutes. Like,
yeah.
where has he been?
I've been back for a bit.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
whoops.
That was entirely my bad.
Well, good to have you back. Sorry. Yeah, no, I was like, 'cause it still showed you muted. It's like, no, there's no way he forgot to unmute, right? It's like,
No, I put my headset down weird and I hit the mute button on it, so
okay.
I was like, all right, this is getting weird. Like, there's no way they'd blow me off for trying to talk about this. And it's like, I looked at my headset and I was like, oh, god damn it. So
Yeah, don't worry.
Uh.
I've done that before too.
Also, just to let you guys know, Common has been offering very scary ideas in chat here. I haven't been able to
Imaginary
mention.
friend if they're awake. Oh,
Yeah, he's offered a few
that is a very scary thought.
so yeah, it's just like yeah. But so welcome back everyone. Sorry for that bit longer delay.
yeah, my bad.
No, it's okay. It happens. I forget to unmute sometimes as well. Or realize I didn't hit the button properly. Anyway,
Mm.
so uh, back to Nevada's existential crisis here. um, so Nevada, how are you feeling?
Very, 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 very concerned about what I just got signed up for. Because, like, yeah, I can keep this a secret, but only because I know no one's gonna fucking believe me. And the only reason why I'm believing you guys right now is because, considering everything that just happened with the Quantum Collective, uh, and also because, like, there's he's standing in front of three animal people, uh, like there's evidence in front of him, and there's no reason for you guys to be lying right now. So it's just one of those things where it's like, what the fuck?
um, as Amanda kind of sees you like going through this like whole mental gymnastics of trying to come to terms with all this, she'll hand you another juice pouch.
Huh.
He's like just kind of pat you on the arm and just kind of nods like, I know, I know. It's pretty fantastic, right?
Sure, well, we'll go with that. um, okay. All right. So, magic light orb in the box, sentient, nice. Um, alters DNA. Okay. Is there anything else or like, is there like, I don't know, a cosmic space entity currently barreling towards the planet that we have to worry about or something? That nature?
Not really, but let me put it this way. We are trying to stop a
Well,
certain group of people from getting more of these things.
well, actually,
Right.
about that. Um,
What?
so you know how that uh Ark ship was recently unearthed in the mountains?
Yeah, I heard about that.
So and you know how they had an onboard AI computer, right? You know, Aquarius? So I got a copy of the ship logs for me to go over.
Yeah.
Um, and I kind of cleaned it up a bit, make it a little bit more, uh, higher resolution.
Yeah.
And I kind of come across something a little bit concerning. I'm sure it's something we have to really worry about yet. But so you know how I said Stella here is is an entity of energy based uh, physicality.
Yeah.
Well, from what I learned from Stella is that well, as I'm sure you guys know now, she's not the only one.
Yeah, I got that.
Uh,
What do
mm,
you?
well, there are others. So yeah, and well, there's a bit of a division amongst her kind.
Like, are we talking about pineapple on pizza level division, or are we talking like, oh, by the way, mortals could be caught up in a crossfire of a civil war of epic proportions level of
What's the middle ground between that?
what?
Well, it's worse than pineapple on pizza, but not quite Civil War esque. It's more. There's a faction amongst her people that view us as uh, bug like invaders, pests, an infectious disease of sorts.
What are
Wait.
they native to this planet?
Oh, no, 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 no. They're not native here, no. Um, hmm. I guess it's just best probably maybe to show you. As
Okay.
she goes over and kind of brings you guys over to a private viewing room where she
Okay.
brings up on screen this video file that's currently paused as she makes sure that any kind of outside viewing or hearing is blocked off. She will play the footage, which is familiar to you, Malign, as you and Vasquez and your team saw this. As you see, it's one of the last recordings of the the active ship team that were currently on duty, as they are coming under attack by what looks like a swarm of violent red and black energy, like a swarm that's bombarding and attacking their ship.
Oh boy, this again.
Yeah, yeah. You see, this was very interesting. I was wondering what this was, and I got this right here. She pauses the playback and on the still frame and kind of zooms in and enhances it as you see the swarm made up of multiple individual energy based orbs similar to Stella's, but more sporadic, violent, jagged looking instead of the kind of more smooth, calm energy physique that Stella has.
Hmm.
So yeah, um, Stella just refers to this faction as the Legion. Apparently, there was a bit of a division that happened amongst her kind about the potential coexistence between carbon based life forms and their kind.
Out of game. Oh yeah, I think I've heard about something like this. I think the place was called Rubicon.
Oh.
Okay. So
You're
in
bringing
character, Nevada's just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, we're just learning this. This is hmm, not good. Which
Oh no, I think it's great. So
I think I have.
we're fighting against energy-based life forms that
Yeah,
on contact can alter our physical composition.
yeah.
How do you fight that, or are we supposed to diffuse the situation somehow? Because I don't see how my spear or any of my guns could.
Well,
It's a little bit of colon A and colon B, so we
uh,
juggle.
I'm working on the column B on how to fight this. So Stella's helping out as best she can. Um, she doesn't want to hurt her people, but she knows that they could bring a lot of harm to us. But as you said, the chances of them finding us here are, well, pretty slim, as they've been here before, and is probably why the previous inhabitants of this planet are no longer here.
so they're the reason they aren't around. Wonderful. So that could explain some things for maybe me.
Yeah,
This is getting out of hand. Uh,
but it's a big universe. They have a lot of planets to check through. So, yeah, it'll be fine, I'm sure.
If it puts your mind at ease, we can maybe let you see Stella. It's not pretty, but well, maybe you get a new sense of urgency and
That is
understand
going
that
to check his watch at this point, or check the
uh,
time. Like, what time is it right now?
It's getting close to noon.
I
Oh
will
my
say,
god. Okay. Let's see.
I will
Well,
say
5
that
o'clock was 17 hours ago, and where's? Is there anything else that we know about this? Because I need to get a drink. This is. He's gonna take another thing of the juke, just completely just stab the straw in the jukebox and just
Okay.
down the whole thing as fast as he can.
Amanda will have get you another one.
Oh my god.
Um, well, again, I am trying to figure out the best way to defend ourselves. Um, I'm currently working on some defenses. From what we've been able to tell, is that the along like with Stella, these energy-based life forms have a hard time dealing with the advanced composite metal that our arc ships were made of. They can't alter it the same way that they can most other things, at least not as a severe degree.
Okay.
So I'm working on enhancing that a bit. So I'm thinking maybe if I send a multiphasic energy current through it, it can maybe disrupt their energy signature a bit on pod contact. So I'm working on it. But again, like I said, they checked this planet already, so there's no reason for them to come back here again. But there's something else you should probably know. Um, as she resumes playing the video, um, as you see the ship getting ready to jump to uh, jump to warp speed to get out of there, as it begins powering up and heading and jumping into warp, you see the cloud of energy, the swarm, going in for another attack as it begins to like charge up. She pauses it and enhances another frame of it. She zooms in. It seems there's a little bit more we don't understand here. As as she enhances the frame and zooms in on the mass, you see there's a silhouette of what appears to be some type of humanoid inside the center of the energy swarm.
Hmm.
Uh,
Well, let's just put it this way. We've all done it, and honestly, we do have a chance of fighting back if you're that worried about your crisis. Then can I like just push him forward and make you stumble into it?
Oh no, you're nowhere near the box right now yet.
Oh yeah, we're not. Oh damn.
Yeah. So I don't know who or what this is in the center of this mass, but it's a contradiction to what Stella has told me.
yeah.
Their views that carbon-based life is a threat, but then they have something of a physicality like this, similar to humans. I don't really know what's going on here, but it's a mystery I want to solve.
Hmm.
So I'm thinking of doing an exploration.
An exploration how?
Well, I've been talking it over with the general about sending out some exploratory teams to try to uncover and unearth any any long lost relics or facilities of whatever civilization was here before we got here.
Hmm. Let
So
me
what?
guess. You would know those teams or team?
Well, there'd have to be people of the utmost secrecy, as we cannot let this information get out just yet.
I see where this is going.
Hmm.
So we're what searching for records to find out what the previous civilizations might have had on these things. Is that my understanding of this?
Yes and no. It, you don't have to get involved in this if you don't want to. I mean, it's going to be a lot of research and digging, and it's not really much for your skill set usually. But I just thought you
Oh,
should know.
okay.
Is he talking in general to us or
Yeah,
to just
to all
him?
of you. She's kind
I
of
get
looking at
down on
all of
one
you.
knee. I get down on one knee right in front of her. I say, "Kid, we've been through worse. We'll figure out what's going on here and whether this group is either dissolved, is suddenly coming back, or I don't know, is somehow transformed into humans."
Yeah,
I give her a little pat on the head. We'll figure it out together.
she smiles softly and just will nod her head
All right,
before she'll go look to you, Nevada. Well, would you like to meet Stella?
that's gonna be a riot.
You know what? Sure. That's. Hmm,
All right.
I I can just have my mind blown for the fifth time today. Why not?
Well, it's easier to repair it all at once than after each mind blowing. This way that's the way I see it.
I'm gonna like scoot over to Vasquez and say, "Should we mention the ones in our mix?" I
The
like to whisper
ones,
this to him.
the ones with the NHPs.
Sure, let's go with that's what they are.
Like
Do I hear
uh,
this?
I
No,
don't
I'm
have any.
whispering.
I don't have any. Only Rudy, yourself,
Oh
and
no, I know you
Chrono.
don't have one, but
Yeah. So
we have quite a
I'll let
few.
you decide on that since well,
Well, yeah, I think he's had enough for today, so let's just keep it a little quiet right now.
yeah.
Okay.
But let's show him the box and take a few pictures. It's gonna be funny.
All right.
No, it's
Yeah.
Dr. August will direct you to follow her, Nevada.
Well,
Yeah, she'll direct you to follow behind her as she leads you over to the box that was said to contain Stella. All right, so all you have to do is just place your hand on the box and close your eyes, and yeah, Stella will take things from there.
and I'm not gonna wake up with a pair of fox ears and a tail, right?
No, no,
Nope.
no.
no. We've had others I've had others touch the box, and no changes. Stella is not invasive like that.
Okay. Um.
At least not physically.
uh, oh boy. Okay.
You'll understand
I'm
once you
just
get
gonna
in there.
I'm gonna look over at Holt, say, okay, you make sure that nothing happens, all right? And then he's gonna nod, and then he's gonna like kind of nod, and then he's gonna turn and put his hand on the box.
Okay.
If we're gonna take a photo so we can have a full codex of people who touch the box and the stupid faces they make while doing it.
Doi.
Yeah.
All right. So as you place your hand on the box and close your eyes, you wait to feel something happen. Anything. As like half a minute goes by, nothing happens, and you think that maybe she doesn't want to talk. So as you open your eyes, you see you're no longer in the lab, but you're in a vacant, dark space, a dark void. You're just floating there. As you look down, you see most of your body, from like your collarbone down, is just blurred and hazy. As you look around for any sign of anyone or anything in here, seems vacant. Until you see a little twinkle of a starlight off in the distance that blinks and twinkles before it gets bigger and bigger, and the blackness of the void is just sundered away as a white void takes its place. That is then filled with translucent, kind of like aura, like northern lights colors, just cascading throughout the space. As you see this orb of kind of white prismatic light just shimmering there in front of you, about the size of like a basketball, as it kind of floats around you, almost like it's examining you. You hear it speak inside your mind. New friend? Hello, new friend.
Hi. I'm gonna say in my head, just I'm Nevada Clydesdale. Nice to meet you.
You see the orb just kind of like rotate from side to side. Nevada. Hmm. As you see, it just kind of floats around. Nevada, friend?
Nevada friend. Yes.
You see the orb get more kind of energetic and just kind of like zips around you in multiple circles. See, you hear it just say, "Friend, friend, friend." Why, Nevada?
Um.
Come here.
Uh. Well, Dr. August told me about you, and I was interested in meeting you.
Amanda, friend? How Amanda, friend?
Well, I heard she been through quite the ordeal pretty recently, but she seems to be doing fine. Um, very focused on her work, and recently she got to play with a couple new toys. But yeah, she seems to be doing fine.
You see the colors kind of change to kind of more cool tones for a moment before you kind of reassure that Amanda's fine. Then they get to more kind of warmer colors again. Good, good. Amanda friend, good friend. We talk lots. She always have lots of thoughts on mind.
Well, she's at she's at that age.
Yes, human age, young, right?
Very well, not very, very, but still considered roughly a child.
Nevada, young or old?
Hmm, I'm older, but I'm still young. I'd be considered the threshold for adult, but I wouldn't say that I'm as old as say Vasquez.
Hmm. Ah, Vasquez friend. Vasquez is old man in comparison. Yes?
Yes.
You see that the lights just kind of twinkle and dance at you confirming this. She got it right. Hmm. Nevada friend.
Hmm?
Your mind is damaged.
Uh, is it?
Hmm. You see, she just kind of gets like real close to you and just kind of like touches your forehead. And you just feel like this like warm tingling sensation just kind of like wash like over the top of your scalp. Hmm. Unknown. Strange. Nevada is strange.
uh, in what way?
Hmm. Nevada. Mind like a lion friend. Scattered.
Malayan.
Yes. Malayan mind scattered.
Oh. Yeah, he mentioned something that he also didn't remember his past. Wait, is that what you're referring to?
Yes. Your mind scattered. Thoughts lost. Time lost.
Yeah, I don't really remember where I'm from or even my name. If all I remember was waking up in a cold, dark metal hallway and then making my way out, and then suddenly I was outside, and then I wandered for a bit, and then I collapsed. And then the next thing I remember is I was waking up in the house and someone saying on how lucky I was.
You
I never
see,
really
you see
thought
as
about it.
yeah, you see as you're kind of recalling these memories, the space you're in begins to fill with images of your memories that you're recalling.
I don't really dwell on it because by that point I had to make myself useful and start making money, so I didn't really have time to figure out who I was. I needed to find out who I was gonna be.
What is money?
Money, currency is basically a how do I put this? It's basically a means to pay for goods and services. It's basically in a transaction where, say, like for example, say, hey, I'm going to give you this bread, or I'm going to do this thing for you. In exchange, you're going to give me money. And when they do the service, or if they give you the bread, then you give them money, and then that is the transaction. That is what
Hmm.
the person giving you this thing gets out of doing this transaction, typically.
So money is physical. Hmm. Fascinating.
It's it's something that is used in societies, um, so that essentially we have a fair trade in terms of doing things.
Hmm.
Hypothetically, you could also barter, which is like exchanging a service for a service or an item for an item, if both sides say that they're of equal value.
Hmm. I see. Nevada,
Money is good.
Economics.
you are human, correct?
As far as I know, yes.
Hmm. Same humans from Earth?
Yep.
Hmm. As you, as you see, she kind of like the area begins to kind of shift as you feel like you're kind of being pulled along as the area fills with starlight as you are being pulled along the cosmos across space from across galaxies as you come across the Milky Way before she kind of zips you down inside it, passing by star systems, planetary bodies before you guys stop outside of a solar system where you see a brightly glowing yellowish orange star as she kind of takes you in, passing by planet after planet. One vibrant blue, kind of teal green, two large gas giants with rings and dozens of moons, passing by a red bodied planet before you come upon Earth. As you can see, a lot of Earth is looks desolate. The greenery of the forests and trees laid barren to browns. The white clouds turned a palsy gray as they're filled with dust and other debris. The oceans you see are still there, but seem to have lost their vibrant blue. You see the vibrant colors of Stella begin to kind of dim a bit and change back into that bluish tone.
So this is Earth, huh?
The orb just kind of nods back and forth. Humans kill planet. Humans abandon and try again. Humans make many mistakes.
That they do.
Will you make mistakes?
If I was gonna look at Stella and well, I can't say that I enjoy making mistakes, nor that can I say that I'm going to avoid them. However, I'm going to try to learn from the. I need. How do I put this? Mistakes are a part of being alive. Some of them are avoidable, some of them are necessary in order for people to grow and learn. This is one mistake that I hope I never ever make a mistake this big, because this is something that other people need to learn from and decide to be better, to not make as big a to make it such a big catastrophe as this. And I intend to keep it that way. But no, I'm going to trip, I'm going to fall, and I'm going to get back up again. But I and I'm going to sure as hell try not to do anything this bad.
Stella agree. Humans can learn. Humans need to learn. Humans need to be shown way, to be taught. Humans are still children. Stella believe it possible, but Legion do not.
Right.
You
Those
see,
guys.
as she mentions them, you see this cloud of red energy begin to encapsulate the earth as it then begins to form into this menacing, semi shapeless visage of some type of monstrosity. These large clawed hands begin to wrap and cusp the planet Earth as a look of an anger and frustration comes across its translucent face. Legion,
I am back.
Legion think life, carbon life, is doomed to fail, doomed to destroy, never learn, kill everything else with their arrogance and ignorance. Only solution to kill sentience before they can kill planet.
Well, that's certainly a negative way of thinking.
They are negative, consumed by negative. They are darkness. They lost the light. They lost hope.
Was there a reason for that? Or was it just an accumulation for of all of humanity's greatest faults?
Stella unsure. Before Stella's time. Stella hear tales of sentient who make contact with the now Legion. A sentient who was brilliant amongst carbon life. A sentient who saw time as it was, as we do.
Is no, you finish. What was up?
Sentient reached back, far back, and far forward, saw beginning and end. Showed to Legion Legion grew angry, as sentient did. Their anger fed upon one another.
Is the sentient still alive?
Yes, sentient live outside of time now. Sentient lead Legion. Sentient hunt us down. Those who do not agree.
Oh. Oh no.
Stella hide here long ago. Came to warn life here. But Stella was injured. Stella slept for many centuries. Stella lost friends. Still can't find friends.
Hmm.
As the orb just kind of floats there, you see its energy kind of dim a bit. Stella must go. Stella tired. Must rest. Good to meet
Okay,
you,
Stella.
friend Nevada.
You too, friend Stella.
As you are taken back to the white void, as you begin to feel your eyes get heavy and close, and you come to wake back inside the lab, your hand placed upon the box. And you feel like a weird disassociation between your mind and your body right now. As like not much time has passed for your body, but you feel like more time has passed for your mind.
I'm just gonna turn to August and after getting my faculties back. Well, I found out about that human-shaped thing in the cloud.
Oh, you did? What can you tell us?
Um, well, it's not good news. It's it was a sentient that managed to make contact with the Legion, and I guess through their connection, he somehow managed to both view both the past and the future. And when both sides saw what was at the end, they got pissed off, and now they've teamed up to. I'm gonna point in the direction of the video room. Do that.
Well, that's just wonderful.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
That's gonna be quite kind of concerning, not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'm going to take the third jukebox and I'm just gonna start drinking from that. Oh, Stella's also very nice.
Isn't she?
Yeah.
She's just she's for not having a physical face to see, you can kind of gauge how she's feeling. But she's
Oh
so
yeah, by the way,
You're
yes.
what?
I hope you don't mind, but I might have explained the concept of money to her as well. So,
Oh,
Well,
oh, that's
that's
okay. That's okay.
uh,
I know it's a foreign concept to her, so
uh, okay. So, I guess I'm just gonna turn to the lion and ask, so what's our next move?
Well, we mostly get missions from the general, so as soon as we get ready to set out, we will. We'll obviously have to prep before then.
Great. So we're fighting against a literal legion of energy beings who want to wipe us all out because they didn't like what the future has in store for the universe, and it's carbon-based life forms' fault. And there's someone who agrees with them. And then he's gonna go look at my lion. It's like, and then kind of shake his head. Then he's gonna walk over to a chair and sit down.
All right. So, as you guys kind of take some time to kind of drink in all this info, you guys kind of take a moment to to kind of rest, relax, cope, and figure out how to compartmentalize this new info.
Yeah.
As you guys eventually come to terms with everything, Amanda, of course, giving Davlin and Chrono a superb bill of health, and that from what she can tell, that there is no negative side effects that have been put upon them by their recent metamorphosis.
Interesting.
As you guys take your leave from the lab and head back to the hangar, all thoughts possibly running through your head of everything you guys have learned today. You're not sure how you're gonna handle all this, or how you could fight something of this scale. But for now, if you could take some solace that hopefully they won't come back.
You know, just crazy. Just how a day ago, I was worried about how some crazy lunatic was trying to conquer the tri-settlement area. That was my biggest worry.
That's a very strange worry.
I live a very strange life. Oh my gosh. So, what's y'all's take on this?
Well, we might have a chance against them, so that's something.
Mine is live and let live as much as possible, but it kind of doesn't go exactly like they think it would. So it's better be prepared than just be basically it's better to be a soldier in the garden than a gardener in the battlefield.
What about you, Davlin?
I was muted.
Oh my god.
You too.
Okay, what was the thing?
What's your take on this whole situation, Devlin?
Devlin is just in the corner holding his head, just trying to process this. Oh, war with the eyes. Hand times. It's just like that one video game I played. Mech System 6. The Flames of Rubidian.
God damn
What?
it.
Oh,
Armor
that's
Core
you're doing
6.
that joke.
Oh boy. Okay. Awesome. Oh, I need to fight something. Not because I'm agitated, but I need to get. I feel like I need to get ready for something.
You do, but maybe a little prepping will help before you go street fighting something. Hell,
Well,
maybe
no, I'm not. I'm not just saying I want to go fight them right now because that's a losing battle. But like, I'm just. I feel I need to get ready somehow. I need to train. I need to adapt. I need to overcome. I just.
I think you need to sleep first before you do any reckless. I think you need to process a little bit of this. It's too much information. We should have a little stepping grounds before we did this. Maybe this is not the brightest idea.
I listen. I'm fine at the moment. Okay, Holt's very shaken up, but I.
Who the fuck is Holt?
Oh, don't worry about it. He's he's just kind of like my assistant slash companion. He just kind of points to him. It's just like he doesn't talk too much with other people, but like don't it's all right.
You guys see no one there.
Are you okay in that regard, or does Amanda have to do a little more testing on you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So yeah, when even Holt stumped on like a solution for this, I don't. It's certainly a dark time, but just gonna have to push on with this.
First of all, I don't think we can push anything. We have to wait and probably see what she can do with it.
Or what we can find or dig
Yeah,
up, I guess, right now.
because Aquarius is an extremely dangerous opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, as is the
It's not
blood,
like we're short of enemies right now. The Crimson Conclave, the Hellfire Hounds,
the bloody basher.
they're part of the Crimson Conclave.
Yeah,
Either way, yeah, we'll,
Yeah.
we'll
So,
deal with them as we go.
as you guys return back to your hangar and take the rest of the day to go about, you know, gosh, what's the word for this? Uh, sorting through all this info and basically just, trying to readjust your minds to this new grand scale of things.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's probably much well needed as you guys kind of spend the next week going about your own business as things remain quiet. So if there's anything you guys would like to do in your downtime, uh,
Hmm.
which during this week, uh, Nevada, you were contacted by your nemesis,
Oh boy.
and
All
he
right.
and he just and he asked um, if you'd be free uh, next week for a little nemesis eating.
A little arching.
Yeah, a little arching.
I'm gonna check in with
Malayan.
Malayan. Yeah. Hey Malayan, do we have some time next week? I kind of need to beat the hell out of this guy.
What?
Okay, you weren't here for this, but you remember that guy I was fighting in the city?
Yeah.
Um, so he's kind of this guy I've been fighting throughout my entire career. It all kind of has started from happenstance, like it just a casual IPS North Star hijacking because a package he ordered was taking too long, and then I proceeded to beat the shit out of him for it. Uh, and since then, ever since he kind of comes up, he always is. It's usually when whatever area I'm in. Well, the thing is though, is that in order to gain the information out of him, this time, I needed to agree to be his arch nemesis.
This
Like
sounds stupid.
it's absurdly stupid, and I'm like I 100% agree with that. But the thing is though, is that Casball is largely doing this, from what I can gather, for attention. And the second he stops doing that is the second he becomes an actual threat. Now, I, as a private investigator, do not have the authority to either kill him or properly arrest him. Uh, but and I can restrain him, but I can't, haul him down. But he's also very good at escaping before the proper authorities arrive. So it's kind of been this whole cat and mouse thing for a while now, and I agree to, hey, we'll set something up and then we can arch each other, because honestly, if I turn this crazy loose in any capacity, uh, then he'll probably just cause a lot more havoc than it'll be worth it to me just showing up and just knocking some sense into him. He runs off for how much time it ever takes for him to come up with a new plan, and then rinse and repeat.
Go ahead and deal with. I don't even want to think about any of this.
Thank you. I'm gonna send him a message saying, yes, yeah, it's fine. Just tell me I'm in date and I'll be there.
Okay. he he uh, he'll give you a time and date for it.
Okay.
So it's so as that time kind of comes around, as you go to like the designated area where you see that um, at the address he gave you, there's this large um, kind of a mauve, kind of reddish, purplish colored tower, and at the top you see there's kind of like this like very large loft area, kind of built on top of it. As you go inside and head up to the top floor, you come up to the doors of this loft. As you kind of check the door, you see that it's currently locked.
I'm gonna take my spear. I'm gonna wedge it in between the center of it. I'm just gonna and wrench it open.
Okay. All right, you do. You kind of pop the wood paneling, and it pops open.
I'm then gonna kick it open and again investigate my surroundings.
All right. As you kick it open, all of a sudden, uh, a snare wraps around your ankle, and you are lifted off the floor and dangled upside down, and dropped into a net.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
As you see your arch nemesis there coming out of the shadows. Ah, Detective Nevada, Investigator Nevada. I see you
Caswell.
joined us. Yes, so kind of you to join me at our designated time. But you
Well, I made a
see,
promise.
you're too late. I've already completed my greatest creation yet. As he kind of goes over and unveils this machine. I call it the Frostinator! You see, you know what I really hate about when winter comes? It's how slippery the roads and sidewalks get. You know, you just always kind of, you never know when you're going to slip and slide and fall. Well, that's, I'm going to frost all the land. So people are going to be slipping and sliding everywhere. They're never going to be able to get around, and they're going to be so mad. Because the frost will never melt, and they're going to get angry at the president and the mayors, and then I'm going to come up and give them a solution. And then I will demand that I become the ruler of the Tri-Nation area.
Wait, is everyone else
This
also
is-
here as well?
No, he's just there doing his thing.
I mean, if you wanted, like, Nevada kind of walked up to Milan and basically said, "Hey, I gotta go fight my nemesis." So depending where you guys were, you know where I am. Unless, like, Milan was off like in a corner brooding, and then
I was
you
just
guys.
sitting down and drinking a Coke while you came up with this. He doesn't brood.
No, he sees.
um. Oh God, I just kind of had a mental image of just of fucking Malayan just like a chicken on top of Amanda, just like a chicken.
Wait, what?
You're brooding.
Oh,
You're broody, like a chicken.
he's Batman.
Let's see. Okay, so while he's doing his spiel, I'm going to see if there's like a release for the net.
Okay. As you kind of look and feel around, it doesn't seem like there's a release for the net, but it seems to be kind of like a standard rope net.
Okay.
As
Um.
you're looking around, your nemesis goes up to his machine as he kind of hops in the seat and gets ready to fire it.
Okay. I'm gonna take a look at the machine. How is it designed? Is there anything that stands out about it?
Yeah, you kind of notice along the base there's uh, a big red button and the words that says "Do not touch."
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay.
Damn it. I kind of wish
So
I had.
I'm going.
Yes, Davin?
No, I was gonna say, I kind of wish I had Devlin here so he could just be like, you should just kill him.
Okay. I'm going to first. Let's see. So I imagine like I'm. How tied up are my arms right in this net? Is it like can I still how much mobility do I have?
I'd say you do have some wiggle room,
Okay.
and your spear is kind of
Um,
off nearby as you were lifted
Okay.
up.
Okay, I'm going to well, the first thing is to stop the thing. So can I pilot my personal drone out of the net to basically fly over and slam into the button?
Can you get outside the net? Is the thing?
How big is it? It's small, non-combat. It's fairly noisy, but it doesn't say how big it is. So
Good point.
how big is it, Car?
I'd say
Is it? Do I have to get out of the net
I
first
think
in
I
order
think
to
you'd
use
have to
it, or
get
can I use it?
I think you'd have to get out of the net first.
Okay, in that case, then I'm going to uh, grab my pistol from my hip, and I'm going to uh, aim at the top of the net and shoot it out.
All right. So as you kind of wiggle and grab your pistol and try to aim it to fire, it shoots and the bullet passes through the net and ricochets off some machinery inside the building here for it like lands in the ground, embedding itself in the ground nearby you as it cuts through a couple strands of the net.
Okay, cut through a couple strands is enough to force my way out.
As you do that, you hear how you pronounce his name again?
Castfall.
Casval. Casval goes, "What was that?" As he's like busy just like blasting his frostinator, as you see kind of like it's like kind of like shooting it like at the ground, and you hear just
Uh,
people panicking and screaming.
okay, so I'm gonna get out of the net, and then I'm going to grab my spear, and then while in the process, with my other hand, piloting my drone, uh, flying towards the big red button.
Right? As you do so, Casval kind of looks over and sees your drone heading his way. Like, ah! Oh, no, you don't! He just starts, like, swatting at your drone, like, yeah, you can't get away, no, don't you... As he hops down, the Frostinator begins kind of shooting wildly as the beam continues to fire, and begins kind of, like, just firing all over the place. Casval kind of ducks over, ah! As he ducks under the beam as it kind of puts down a thick coating of ice on the floor inside his evil lair here.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to attempt to, while still trying to pilot the drone, avoiding Caswell's swipes. Now that the ice is on the floor, I'm going to attempt to basically kind of like a hockey player, like even like having my spear aimed down. I'm going to try to slide across the ice, and I'm going to try to like basically like aggressively shoulder check him to onto the ground.
Okay. Alright, so as you go sliding across the ice and you shoulder check him, he goes, he stumbles back and steps onto some ice, which he starts slipping and sliding backwards, like just kind of flailing his arms. Ah! Oh no! Before he crashes into a wall. Oh, what? Oh, look at all this ice. This is why I hate ice.
And then Casball is going to now pilot the drone
Caswall?
into the red button. Not Casball. Nevada's going to pilot the drone into the red button now that he's away from the machine.
As he sees your drone heading with the button, he's like, no, don't touch that button. As your drone collides with the button for bouncing off, you see that the beam stops shooting and the machine starts to vibrate and rumble as you realize it's going to explode.
Oh crap! I'm gonna. Can I summon my mech to me remotely, or do I have to?
It's a little bit too far into the city for this.
Wait, I didn't. Oh right, I didn't bring it with me because I didn't say I brought it with me. God damn it! I thought that was kind of a given.
Run!
Shit. Okay. Yeah. No, that's the only option I have.
You can also call for backup.
Fly, you fools!
I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I think that's the only option I have is I'm gonna get on my communicator and I'm gonna see if I can reach for any of you guys, like saying, guys, I need to pick up.
Alright, fine.
Alright, let me just give me a second. We're
As
just outside drinking.
as
Just sitting on a lawn chair.
as this is happening, Caswell is going over his machine trying to keep it from exploding. So, what have you done? Oh no! Curse you, Investigator Nevada! As as you kind of are like looking for a quick way out here, you just see like the balcony, which is out leaning over the building here. As you see a couple mechs come rushing in soaring kind of through the air with jump jets.
Okay. How far out are they?
Um, far enough that if you jump now, they could probably catch you.
That's that'll work. I'm going to jump out, and then I'm going to activate my mobility hard suit. Hard suit's own jump jets to slow my descent.
Okay.
While heading in their direction.
All right. So as you leap off the top of the building here, you guys see him as you guys rush over, as you in unison, kind of like one of you catch him and the other holding on to the other mech and using your jump jets in unison, kind of softly land yourselves back on the ground. As you guys land, you hear the loud explosion of the machine on the top floor of the building go off as a large cascade of snow fills the top of the building, covering it as it begins to snow around the city block here.
What the hell just happened?
That was Castball.
Wonderful.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah. This is
You know,
the
you
shit
could
I
just
have to
kill him.
deal with.
Literally, just like kill him. I mean, we could do it for you. All right, like you just call us.
I smack
and,
you
like,
in the back of the head.
You're in your mech.
I smack the back of his mech's head.
As you guys are just landing down there, you hear some screaming coming from the top building saying, "This isn't the last you've heard of me, Investigator Nevada!" And you just hear him just
I'm
yelling,
just gonna look at.
"What am I gonna do with all this snow? It's everywhere!"
I'm just gonna look at Davlin. It's like, I don't think he's capable of dying. He was on ground zero right there, and I'm pretty sure that, like, for all intents and purposes, should have killed him.
I mean, really, if you just for I was gonna say, oh yeah, I mean, really, all he needs is probably just a shotgun to his face, like literally point blank. No one comes back from that.
Dabbling out for blood.
Nevada's just gonna like look at him, like, Davlin, you just don't get it, do you?
I don't know what's wrong with him either. Trust me, I've tried to figure that out.
All right. As you guys head back to base, with the threat, quote air quote threat, of of Casval's recent evil scheme thwarted by Nevada here. As you guys kind of like contemplate what new trouble has been brought upon you all. You guys arrive back to base, where you see there is a message waiting for you all.
Ugh.
Who wants to answer the message?
I do. I just say, hello, Davlin here.
As you answer the message, it comes on screen. You see it's the General, General Alexander. So, good day, Silver Bullets. See that I missed you. I hope you aren't too busy, or hopefully you're not enjoying your rest and relaxation too much, because I got a job for you all. And, Lion, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna like it.
Lay it on me.
If Malion's hearing this, might want to get him sat down. We're gonna have to send you all into enemy territory. Again.
Here we go.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be sending you into the Daisho Dynasty. We got word
Well,
we got word that they recently have kidnapped a bunch of potential pilots,
this
and we need you to
sounds
rescue
oddly
them.
familiar. This sounds oddly familiar.
From what we from the intel I got from you guys before, it seems that this isn't something new, something that they've been doing, or at least been trying to do under the cover of shadow for a while. So I need you all to infiltrate the Daisho Dynasty, track down the abducted pilots or potential pilots, and get them out safely.
Ooh, rescue mission.
Parks, is this the same people that tried to force me to be on their team?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I just had to make sure.
So, if you accept this mission, just hit this button on the screen below. If not, well, I'll try to find someone else then. End of message.
Better us. It's better us than anyone else, really.
Sounds like you've been taking care of newbie pilots for a while now.
More or less. You train them
Think
up
you'd be
and then
used.
they leave.
So, we taking this, boss?
Yeah. Yeah. Might as well. As long as they don't recognize me, I should be fine.
Alright.
I mean, you literally have a helmet that has wolf ears in it. Uh,
Dado, my helmet, out of character, Dado, my helmet doesn't have wolf ears.
oh, I know, that's Chrono. I forgot.
Yeah.
What the fuck you talking?
Oh no, they might mistake Chrono
got
for
this-
Malayan.
Oh
That
no!
would be actually funny. But then they realize, oh, he's only half as good as we.
Damn. Poor man. Good thing Chrono
Damn.
isn't here to hear that. Jeez.
He had burned without being even here.
Poor,
Ah,
You
we have
just tell
taken
me
the
this-
lion. This is our
you just-
victory. You can have him. He's only. It's okay.
So as you click the accept mission button, all of your guys' personal licenses update with the new mission details, telling you where you're going to be heading, who you're looking for, and basically what the parameters of the mission are. To infiltrate covertly and exfiltrate swiftly.
Oh, we're doing this stealthily. Oh no.
Yeah. So wait, we're not using our mechs here.
Um,
We're not.
they
Just checking.
they said mechs are as you see in the details, mech usage is for a need to need
Only-
basis.
Only if things get really bad.
Yeah, you see that.
Okay, so have them on call at the very least.
Yeah, you see that you will be provided with some camo cloths to shroud your mechs in to help with stealthily infiltrating the enemy's territory.
At least we have some advantage.
Yeah.
If
Let's see. We're about to see how they live.
You're
I'm
all,
not so much
I-
that. If
you're-
you think about it,
you're also told that you're supposed to meet with the informant contact inside the Daisho Dynasty, who has the further details on the possible locations and where the people that were apprehended are being kept.
I'm wondering who's this contact gonna be. But yeah, it shouldn't be too hard. So we're going to mount up and deal with that.
All right.
and at least we know that their best persons or recruits are worse than Malayans, so
All right, and with that, we'll end the session here for this week.
Yay.
Oh, boy.
Yay! I
Yay!
can't believe. I'm not gonna lie. When the Astral appeared, I was most falling asleep already.
Oh,
It's late
Oh,
as
it's
hell
because
here.
it's late for him.
yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
He's European.
yeah, you try to get some good rest,
yeah.
LDP. As for the rest of
Thank
you
you for
guys
the
in
session. The rest of you guys, thank you for the interesting
oh, you're welcome.
No
history.
problem.
And I'll be going now. Bye
All right.
bye.
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 Later.
So, for the rest of you guys in chat here, feel free to stick around as I get a raid going. We're gonna be heading on over to Raikoi, who looks to be playing some Dead by Daylight with Minx. It looks like. So
Yeah.
I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night. Um, feel free to join me again later tonight on Twitch. If you're seeing this on YouTube, then it'll probably be as a separate VOD, as I'll be continuing playing some Final Fantasy Crisis Core. So until then, it's been good to have you all. I hope you all had fun, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, stay safe, take care of yourselves, be well. I'll see you in the neighborhood next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye
Later.
bye.
Bye.